speeding down the track. Feel the engine roar, pushing to the max, always wanting more. In the digital zone, where the speed is real, Newman Racing, you can feel the thrill. Newman Racing, taking you to first place. With the need for speed, you will win the race. Profiles to the sky, virtual kings and queens, chasing every dream in those racing machines. On the grid we stand with the crowd cheer, nowhere but the podium and dreams so clear. Newman Racing, taking you to first place. With the need for speed, you will win the race. We stand with the crowds cheer, nowhere but the podium and dreams so clear. Newman Racing, taking you to first place. With the need for speed, you will win the race.
Hello. Yo, yo, yo. For good measure. It's Tuesday. Is it Tuesday? Tuesday? Yeah, it's Tuesday today at 12:05 lunchtime. And we're live on YouTube. Why we're live on YouTube? Because it's the easiest way to test. So we're currently sitting in the studio and it's had a massive reshuffle. So I am frantically plugging equipment back in and making sure it works. What I haven't done yet is plug in the lighting. And that means I've got this really harsh bright light above my head, which is not what we have. But that is the last step and it hasn't yet been done. So we'll have to just forgive what we have here. But essentially, this is a live stream test for no more than a few minutes, just because I needed to test a couple of things and make sure that stuff worked. I already did test this microphone arm and where it is, because I can see on camera it's a bit in the way. Obviously the mic works better when it's closer to your face, but yeah. So part of this Studio 2.0 is, and you know I'm not going to see it obviously because I've just covered it up again, but there's a steering wheel here. So we're sat at a brand new desk and a completely new desk setup. And what this is going to allow us to do is film some different content. We used to do some studio live streams where we would sit here in the studio and we would talk to you and we'd do various bits and bobs. Lots of people ask to see and talk to us when we are doing other stuff in live streams. And so we're going to do that, or we're going to attempt to do that. And one of those things is to, obviously, I've hidden it again, is to do some work on steering wheels live on YouTube. So you can see us actually doing some programming of some stuff. So we've got a VPG Mustang wheel here. Are we going to do some of that programming now? No, we're not. So if you're here thinking, oh, great, we can do some of this, we can't because we're not doing it now. But I needed to test out some equipment to make sure that it worked. What I also need to do is press YouTube now on my screen. The screen is here, and hope that you don't all of a sudden get the echo of my YouTube down the feed. So test number 2, because we're not doing it now. That's what happened, isn't it? Or at least I could hear it in my headphones. So if I unmute this, just press YouTube now on my screen. The screen is here. You hear me echo back. So I need to basically pause or mute, excuse me, the YouTube audio. So yes, to-do list, Dan. Put the lights on because the lighting's not great, is it? So fix the lights. Move the microphone arm because it's in the way. And then chat. How do we get chat in OBS and not make it look terrible? Is that a thing? Okay, so I could do this. So I need to reorganize the, he says. Okay, that works. I need to reorganize my OBS window. If you're watching this, do me a favor. Say hello. Do me a favor in chat and say something just so that I can see the chat work. Because that's a good test. I've got the chat here and I want to make sure that this chat works with this chat and that this chat works with this chat and so on. I'm basically trying to make sure it works. So if you could just say, hi Dan, then you'd be doing me a nice favour. And then I need to hoover because I've made a lot of mess. I've got cables on the floor behind me that you can see. Hi Jack. Cool. So we are working. It's gripping this, isn't it? Gripping. What's going on? Right, I've got Discord pinging in my ear. Did you hear that? I ping. I'll answer that in a minute. Okay, I need to make a little to-do list, don't I? So, Dan note to self. Let's get rid of that. Morning, Raphael. Right, make a to-do list. So to-do list number 1 is move the mic arm because it's in the way. Why are you writing this on a to-do list? Surely you remember that. I won't. Move mic arm. Install lights because these are not good, are they? Yeah. What else are we doing in here? A lot. Okay. Hey, Stacey. Okay, cool. Okay. I think we're cooked. I think we are cooked to go. Okay, cool. Yeah, so I need to move this because it works best when it's near your face. However, then in the way, where can I put this that's not in the way? Don't know is the answer. Maybe we could not use this and we could use a lapel mic. Maybe that works better. Maybe. Don't know. Morning, Robin. This is quite cumbersome, isn't it? It's in the way. Don't know. It's been so long since I've sat and used this equipment that this box in front of me, I haven't got a clue what half the buttons do anymore. I'm going to press them. I know what the klaxon and the swear button is because I used to use them a lot, but the rest of them.
That doesn't. Oh, voice changer.
Voice changer.
Okay, so they're voice changes. That is the sweary button. Music. Self-gratification. Crickets. Lots of crickets. This is how long it's been since I've used this piece of equipment. I've still got Christmas music on it. Is this going to be Santa? It's Santa. Oh dear, child. And then obviously the banger. The DNR banger. Phil, this is not new. This is just literally how long it's been since I sat and used this equipment. This is the Rode X. There's a Rodecaster. Again, you can't see it because the microphone arm blocks it. The Rodecaster is there, and it works on the rig for the filming of the rig. This is a Rode X that you can't see, and it's been so long since I've used it that I forgot what half the buttons did. So that was my little play. So that's how long it's been. Christmas. We did a podcast at Christmas with the Chicane podcast, and we put the Christmas stuff on here just for giggles. I need to change that, don't I? Because I can't be sitting here banging out Santa Claus. Okay. Right. So desk is quite nice. It's like 3 times the size of the old desk. So I've got so much space. So much space. And I spent the morning desperately trying to set stuff up, getting the camera working again, getting the streamer working again. I use a Mac, and I've got dual screens, but also the Mac screen here. So technically triple screens, and the Mac didn't want to show me more than one screen, so that was fun. It's been a bit of a journey. But yeah, looking around, trying to work out where I can put this microphone on, not in the way. Don't really have a lot of choice, if I'm honest. It's kind of annoying. I wonder if we could put it up high. I'm going to mute the mic while I turn it upside down because it will make loads of squeaky noises, and then I want to know if you can still hear me. So while I do that, here's a banger.
Speeding down the track, feel the engine roar, pushing to the max.
Okay, banger's finished. Here's the mic. You can't really hear it very well, can you, when it's up there? And then it's in the way of my face. Too much ducking going on as well. What's that blocking? Oh, just cracked into the wall. Not a lot up there, I guess, is the answer. It's not blocking a lot. Now it's blocking my head. Why is all of this so difficult? Why is streaming such a science? All right, so up high is not good either, is it? Because that now gets in the way. My desk is nice and clear, but the microphone's in the way of the camera. Oh. Have you banger back?
Speeding down the track, feel the engine roar, pushing to the max, always wanting more, in the digital zone, where the speed is real.
Yeah, I need to play, don't I? Because in order to use this, so what I would like to do is put the wheel somewhere, and be able to do the programming, and then you can see the wheel. So obviously a lot of DNR is about, it's blocked it again, is about LEDs and stuff. And so it would be nice for you to see the stuff as we work on it. And that's kind of half the point. Yeah, okay. Back to the drawing board. Okay. I am going to say bon voyage and disappear. Quick test stream is quick enough. I've got my to-do list. I know what broke and what didn't break, and yeah, stuff. Keep noticing the road dipping in and out as well, which would suggest. Where is this? That the microphone ducking is turned on. Too loud. Need to fix that. Oh, road's got an update. Brilliant. Do it nice and fast. Come on. Lovely. Now, has this got an update? Are we gonna? Stacey, I could have it high and increase the volume, I guess, but then you end up with loads of background noise. Not great. Not great. Right. What is going on? Okay, here we go. Found it. Found it. Here we go. There's the noise gate. Hello. Okay, yeah, so the threshold was set too low, so we'll just fix that. Let's put it down here. Why is he doing this live? Someone tunes in to say. Because it works. That's why. Because it works. I basically want when I turn my head, you not to lose me, which is what you were getting a minute ago. So that will do for now. I also. How's that? Oh, it's got quiet, isn't it? Oh. Hello. The microphone was quiet, so I was just turning that up. Oh, it's loud. The problem with the Rode Duo is that the Rode Streamer X, excuse me, is that there is no graph to show you the audio level, unlike the Rode Streamer. No, unlike the Rodecaster, excuse me. So I can't see the audio, although I could look at OBS, couldn't I? Silly boy. What we also want to do is try and get rid of computer sounds. So, can you still hear me? I'm going to try and play a YouTube video and I want to know if you can hear it. I want to see if it jumps into the stream, because that's what we don't want. You don't want to hear anything. So, let's find some music. What's going to come up on my YouTube? I don't use YouTube music, so we're just going to get random stuff. Okay. You can hear that, can't you? Okay. Let's try this one. You can still hear that, can't you? Let's try this one and this one. Okay, it was one of them. Not that one. I'm assuming you guys have got silence. Well, not silence, but you can hear me, right? Only me. I hope. Yeah, that's the slider. Hopefully you're going to say, yes, Dan, you're silent. And then you're going to say, now you can hear some Oasis, which I'll turn off before YouTube ban me for playing licensed music. But did that work? Did you lose my computer audio? Please say you did. Think it worked. I'll assume it did. Cool. So. Let's go with it, shall we? Cool. All right. I'm Daniel. This is Newman Racing. Thanks for bearing with me for 25 minutes while we tested the system. I will see you in the next one, hopefully, which is less of a test and where we've got some more lighting installed. And hopefully the microphone arm has moved and is more usable. Otherwise, thank you for watching. Have a good day. See you soon. Adios. Good night.